Hey, welcome to another episode of Quarantine Corner. I am so excited to be featuring this beautiful girl today. She is a stunning showgirl, a beautiful talent, a smile that lights up a room, the inspiring, the courageous, and this city's shining star, Miss Lauren Clark. Now, Lauren has been in Vegas for the last 7 years. She is originally from Los Angeles, California, born and raised Cali girl. I love it, me too. She's my Cali sister. And she's currently one of the featured dancers in Vegas the Show and is also an accountant for a CPA firm. So she is just a beautiful talent, intelligent, and a wonderful, wonderful person. Now, Lauren started dancing and performing at a very young age. She's been performing her whole life. It's something that is just innate within her, and she has a true gift, just like so many of you do, with being on stage, being in the lights, and sharing her joy with what she loves to do with audiences nightly. She was in her first paid gig, was called Chicago Ram Boogie at a little playhouse in Hollywood. I love that. She was a dancer for a Bollywood company. That's a fun fact. And they performed in Disney's Glow Fest. She was a dancer in White Panda's Gangnam Style music video. You guys, pull up the music video. Remember, that was the jam. It was the hit, and Lauren Clark is in it. She was a dancer for Norwegian Cruise Lines. She did 2 contracts for Norwegian Cruise Lines, where she met and worked with Tiger Martina, who is the choreographer and director for Vegas the Show, and that's where she first met him and was inspired by his work and his material. It's also where she met her fabulous now husband, Drew, and they are just a wonderful couple here in the city. She was a go-go dancer in episode 3 of the Mindy Project. She moved to Vegas to be in famous Don Arden's Jubilee, and may I just say, she was the most exquisite showgirl in that show, graced covers of magazines, because she has a smile that is undeniably gorgeous. This girl is an absolute stunner on stage, but on top of that, she is just so beautifully talented in her craft and her artistry, and a stunner to watch in the spotlight. She was a dancer for the Billboard Music Awards with Tina and Demi Lovato. That's such a cool credit. And she appeared on Jimmy Fallon representing Vegas the Show, where she performs nightly. And I had the pleasure of working with Lauren at Vegas the Show for years and years. We had a tremendous amount of fun together, and it was some of the most beautiful years in my journey, in my career as a performer in this city. Lauren just recently graduated from UNLV, you guys. She has a degree in accounting and is just starting her accounting career. And Lauren, I am so beyond proud of you. You guys, I used to sit in the dressing room backstage at Vegas the Show and watch this girl in her showgirl costume with her feathers in tow, sitting there with her books, doing her accounting homework in between numbers, in between shows. Always such a hard worker and determined, and congratulations, Lauren, for just receiving your degree. So well deserved, and you earned it, and that speaks for itself, and I'm so proud of you for pushing yourself to do that, on top of being an incredible talent in this city. There's something that I want to bring up about this beautiful girl, and not only is she beautiful and talented and an incredible woman, she is a woman of great faith. She is a woman of great strength. She is a woman of tenacity and drive. We had a journey with Lauren years ago in Vegas the Show when she received a breast cancer diagnosis. And what I will say about this beautiful woman is, Lauren is not defined. She never was defined by her diagnosis, and she still isn't to this day. But what defines her is her strength and the beauty and the courage that she possessed when she was facing that life-altering change that happened to her. And when it happened to her, it happened to us. And the way that I saw this city rally behind this beautiful talent, this beautiful girl who was our co-worker, our cast member, and our friend, was immeasurable. The strength that she gave to so many of us, the inspiration that she instilled in so many of us, the fact that she was so passionate about her craft and her art that she would go to Los Angeles to receive her chemo treatments and then come back to Vegas to be a part of the show weekly, even though she was so fatigued and so tired, but she mustered up the strength to be with us on stage nightly, even if it was just for a few numbers, so she could feel the cure of the spotlight, the grace of the stage, the support from her show family. And it was a beautiful time, even though it was a hard time. But Lauren, you have no idea how many people you inspired by the strength of your story. The way that you handled a situation like that was something that I will never forget, and I was proud to be a part of your journey and part of your support system to help lift you through that time. And I want to say thank you for showing so many of us the grace and beauty and strength of your spirit, and your courage was truly awe-inspiring. So you guys, it is only just on the 1st. Women feel it on the 1st because of Lauren Clark. Don't forget to get your breast exams, and that's something that she always reminded us of. Life can hand you an incredible road speed bump at any time and blindside us. And Lauren, I will just say I will never forget the way that you handled that situation and the way that you never let it define you. It doesn't define you in this city. Your strength, your beauty, your talent, and your courage is what defines you in this city. And I want you to know that, and I know that we can all attest to that on your behalf, because you truly are a warrior of strength, my friend. She is a huge part of this Vegas entertainment community. Again, it was a community that rallied behind this beautiful woman during a time of need. And thank you to this Vegas community that we're all so blessed to be a part of, for being so giving and caring and thoughtful. Because as we know, when something happens to one of us, whether they know the person or not in the show, it happens to all of us. And so we just, I know Lauren was so grateful for the amount of support that she received at that time as well. When I asked Lauren about Vegas entertainment and where she would like to see Vegas go, she brought up an incredible point, a point that I think that we can all agree with. And there might be something here, there might be something that can be done. Maybe this is a chance and an opportunity for somebody to take the stand to create something that could be obtainable for us as performers. She said it would be nice to have performers feel more protected. We are such a big part of the city, its economy and culture, but easily disregarded. And I agree. We all know that entertainers are the first things that are disregarded, or the first things that are cut, or the first things that go when it comes to budgetary needs. And it would be awesome. It would be awesome to have a union or a program or something that we can build a retirement, a program that we can choose from, that we can obtain benefits, or a program that can help us in our transitional phase, you know, from stage to behind the scenes or wherever our next step is. And you're right, Lauren, Vegas is one of the most iconic entertainment cities of the world. I know it will be again on the other side of this. And I think that, you know, the union has been in this city before. It's existed. It changed consequently throughout the years, the rules, the regulations, the way that it was approached in this particular city. But I think that's something that needs to be brought back up to the table and brought back up to the forefront. We need to be protected. We are a huge element of this city's livelihood, and entertainers, we've always struggled in feeling protected in that way. And I encourage many of us to voice that. And I appreciate, Lauren, your opinion on this, because it is something that's incredibly valid and something that, if we put our minds together, I think we can achieve in this city, and we get the right people involved and the right conversations going. And it's something that we can hopefully bring, so that the people of this city who are just incredible entertainers, that are, you know, this is our livelihood, we deserve the same type of benefits and retirement and rights that other people do as well, because we bring so much. So thank you, Lauren, for bringing that to our attention, because I think that's an important, very valid point to bring up. Lauren, I just want to say thank you so much for everything that you bring to this Vegas community. Whether you know it or not, you have had the most beautiful, incredible career. You are a talented, gorgeous, beautiful human, and I thank you for being an inspiration in my life as somebody who is so brave and so courageous, and I will never forget your grace in handling a situation that could have been so incredibly difficult. And even though I know it was, but the way that you handled it and the way that you overcame it and have built your beautiful life with your husband and your career and obtained your degree and are happy and healthy is just an incredible, incredible story for so many of us. And I thank you for letting us into your world and for letting us be there for you and support you. And I'm just thrilled that everything is so wonderful in your life. You guys, check out my beautiful friend Lauren Clark, Jubilee Showgirl, magazine cover model, wife, college graduate, accountant to a CPA firm, and all around a woman of beautiful faith, beautiful strength, and an inspiration to an incredible amount of people in her life. So again, thank you so much, Lauren, for giving so much of yourself to so many people who just love and support you entirely. You guys, thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Quarantine Corner. I'm looking forward to featuring some more Vegas favorites for the weeks to come. Stay safe, stay sane, stay active. And you know what? Even if you're not active, it's okay. It's okay to just chill and enjoy the time however you need to. Allow yourself the grace to embrace it however you need to. But don't forget, please, to wash your hands, cleanse your hearts, love each other, and always, always support the arts. See you guys next time.